Applying for Masters by Research, MPhil, or PhD, you need to secure a research supervisor, especially for PhD or for MPhil. Sometimes you are not sometimes, oftentimes you cannot apply for admission without securing a supervisor first. So in this video, I'm going to explain how you can reach out to a potential research supervisor. Before I do that, please get your scholarship application document tool. The link is in the description. This tool will help you to write your scholarship application documents like your academic CV, your personal statement, your research proposal. You'll find some prompts and samples to help you craft your own document. So get it through the link in the description. Oftentimes, students are afraid to reach out to potential supervisors. I get some messages or some DMs, applicants asking me how do I reach out to a supervisor? What if they reject me? Well, rejection is a possibility, but it should not discourage you from reaching out. You should not be afraid to reach out. You have to be bold. You have to be confident when you are applying for research degrees because you will need a supervisor. You cannot supervise your own work. You need a supervisor. So you have to be confident in reaching out to supervisor. Usually, you reach out through email. First, you go to the official university website and then go through the academic stuff and find one or two professors or lecturers who are in the same field as yours, same field as yours, or a similar field. And then that's when you can reach out to them. You don't reach out randomly to any lecturer who might have nothing to do with your field. So let's have a look at what you should include when you send that email. The first thing is your subject line. It has to be very specific. You have to capture the attention right from the beginning. Don't write a subject line that doesn't make sense. Remember, these professors, they receive a lot of emails, they receive a lot of communication. Even within the institution, they receive lots of communications. So you have to make sure that your email will stand out to them. You have to, here's an example, you have to keep it professional and clear as well. Here's an example: prospective PhD applicant, interest in your research on mental health. So you have to mention that you are a prospective applicant and then what are you interested in. Of course, you have to greet and give a brief introduction about who you are. You address them formally. Make sure that when you are going through the university website in the list of professors, double check their, I don't know how to call it, their names. How are they addressed? As is it Dr. Smith? Is it Dr. Professor? Because some of them usually have more than one titles, Dr. Professor. Make sure that you address them exactly the way they are addressed on the official university website. You can address them formally and then introduce yourself. They don't know you, so you have to give your full names, your academic background, your country or university where you did your last degree. And then the next thing is to state your intentions. After you introduce yourself, you have to explain why you are writing and that you are interested in pursuing a PhD or research degree and would like to explore the possibility of supervision. So be intentional, be as clear as possible here. Why you need their supervision, why are you writing to them? Remember, I said they get a lot of emails, so don't waste their time and also don't make them delete your email because sometimes when you write something that doesn't make sense, people don't have time, they just delete your email or send it to spam. So make sure that, be careful not to sound spammy. Don't make your email sound like a spam. You have to be clear with your intentions and then align your interests. Show that you have read their work. Normally on their profiles, it will show the work they have done, the papers they have published. Show that you have read their work and mention one or two specific papers or research areas they have published in that align with your interest. That shows that you have researched them and also your interests are aligned. And then the next thing is to brief background and proposed topic. You give them a brief background of your research and linking it to their expertise. There should always be a link to their expertise so that it shows that you are aligned. You can work together in your research studies. So give them a little background. Don't write too much. Don't write a very lengthy email. Nowadays, people don't want to read long emails. Just give enough information for them to have an idea of what your research is all about. Request for supervision. Don't request for supervision at the beginning of your email without giving the background, the context, after you have set your intentions, you have aligned your interests, you're giving them a background, then you can request for supervision. Ask if they are accepting new students, and you are open to discussing your proposal or ideas further. And don't be desperate. Don't beg them to be your supervisor. Just ask politely. If they're able to take you as one of their students, they will do that. If they're not, they will also mention that. And you should be open minded. You should be in a position to accept a yes or no. You should understand that sometimes they may not be in a capacity to take more students. So that's why you should identify, I think 1 to 2 maybe is a limitation. Maybe identify 4 professors who have who are in the same field as yours, and then you can start with the top 2 that are very close to your field. If they reject you, you can go to the other 2, but always have more options. You can add attachment. You may attach your CV or a research proposal. If there's a need, you can do that. I suggest that you, before you reach out to them, you should be ready with your research proposal. Your CV should be ready as well, but most importantly, your research proposal should be ready. You don't want a situation where you reach out and then they say, can you please send me your research proposal so that I can have a look at what you are proposing to research on, only for you to not have the research proposal. And you don't want to say, okay, let me write the research proposal. That shows that you are not ready as a student. You are not ready as their potential supervisee or their potential student. So you should have your research proposal ready so that if they say send it, then you can send it immediately. And then thank you and sign off. Thank them for their time and sign off with your full names and your contact details. Add a number, your email address, and your contact details in the case they need to call you. That's basically how you reach out to a potential supervisor. If you need me to review your research proposal before you send to them, please book through the link in the description. I'll also review your other scholarship documents like your CV and your personal statement and give you feedback to refine your documents before you submit. Make sure that you book through the link in the description. All the best with your applications.